Yeah, this will come now.
Yeah.
Okay. So verified gross mass fee, as I said, you have to declare, and anywhere the randomly checking is there, there's a process for checking your containers on the weight. As you said, it's happen, there are so many accidents happen. The shipper, they declare the wrong weight because they can reduce the cost. Okay, so what happens? Maybe you have the 22, 23 or whatever things, right? And maybe 25. So when you are using the equipments, the labs, other facility, so it is not enough. So it's making the mishap, right? The accidents or the code. So it's so many things have so many times happen like that. So to avoid this situation, that International Maritime Organization decide you have to declare the verified gross mass. There are two methods, maybe you know that. One method is what 1/3 one and method 2. Okay, in the VGM. The method one is with the truck and all, the chassis, everything you're loading and you are calculating the weight, the method one. Method 2, we are using the method 2. What the container will come, okay, the empty container, the weight will take and store the weighing that machine itself, and the pallet will be loaded and it will come all stepping and all, and we will get the weight. So we know that now the difference, the weight, the weight, net weight and gross weight, including what it will be there. The vehicle weight will be there, and other all weight will be there. Okay, but the method 2, it is mentioning what your cargo with the container and all other the packages, the pallet and the dunnage supportive will be considered. You have to declare. There is a verified VGM form is there manually before. Now it is everything online. Okay. Manually you have to mention what type of the method we are going to use. We are going to use method 2. Then you will say this is the weight we declared, and signature and the authorized person has to sign. Now it is in the online, but still sometimes maybe they will ask and the letterhead the original one, and you have to submit. Okay.
I think there is a difference of there is a tolerance level of 500 kgs or 100 kgs.
What's that? No, I didn't hear, Denzel.
Tolerance, plus minus tolerance, up and down 100 kgs or 1%.
Yeah, that's not. I think yeah, something like that. I have to confirm. I don't remember now. I
remember 1.5% or 2% and or 500 kgs. Plus minus.
Yeah, maybe 500 because I have that before. I can check because we are declared. Okay.
Yeah, so I think 500 kgs is the limit.
Yeah.
Tolerance. Yeah.
So this charge also to be considered. VGM, you know that. And the war charge.
War surcharge. Yeah, this is always there, but this is normally when it goes to Gulf of Aden or.
Normally, that then always that Yemen and all. There is always the issue that, and the most of the vessels have to go like that, right?
Correct.
Has to cover. So there is a charge. It's also normally 14 Kuwait and all showing that. And as I said, the charges will be vary. Okay, and maybe some companies, that legacy managers, they don't accept all these things seen like this. So what will do the companies? They said put in the sum charge or reduce from the freight charges profit. They will manage. This is the tactic they are using.
This is the fact. I agree.
Everything.
I will not do this. I will not do this. They will reduce the freight amount and then adjust these charges over there and they'll give it to you.
Because our treasury manager or the finance manager is accountable for any difference, what the charges and all the costs. So they don't want to take risk. If you, for example, if you don't know any, or if I don't know any, the financial term, I will not accept this one. I said, no, I don't want anything explanation. Just give me the final one, right? Like that?
Correct.
The same concept they will use in our organization, the companies. And as I said, that the charges may be vary, but the vary means the not actual vary is adjusting from the sectors. Okay?
The sectors also, correct. So sometimes the $40 will not be there. $25 will be taken separately.
Yes. GRA. Sometimes by worker, maybe they will tell the managers no, we are not charging what Boris charges. Don't worry, are okay. Then he will be happy.
He will be happy. So he'll adjust it somewhere else.
Please don't reduce the price.
Yeah.
He doesn't know what about the other charges.
Other charges also.
Or maybe subject to some surcharges. He don't know what is this thing.
That's
no, it's okay. Now, these are the what the basics freight charge, and these charges is what normally the surcharges. And
Correct.
for general, okay, I just want to inform you what are the other charges you are seeing in the invoices. I have the examples also for the same. I'll show you. I'll share with these things. Okay. You know about the charges in the invoices after the basics, ocean freight charges. There's a terminal handling charges. Now you see, as I said, freight charge is there. Always think about your process. Now you already what loaded the conveyor on vessel. Okay. Now the charge we are going to invoice like that. Already loaded. Then we are saying the charges because basic ocean freight is agreed before we loading the charges. Okay. Now you are going to get the invoice, right? You are going to get the invoice for the other local charges because you are using the port facilities, right? You are using the port, that many equipments, automation services, customs offices, right? Their vigilance and so many things you are using, stevedoring, equipments, crane. So must be there should be some charges. So that charge we are going to discuss now, and we have the example also for that. Okay. So freight charge and then now the other charges, my local. THC, terminal handling charge. Okay, this is the important one. What is THC, terminal handling charge? You know that we are using from the name itself. You know that terminal. You remember that the port premises there are so many areas, inspection area, storage area, right?
Storage area, storage, container movement, stowing.
And so many supervisors, customs offices, right?
Correct.
And you know that so many equipments open the container, open the packages, labels, right? Repackage and close and sealing, labels. So many people are there. So terminal means let of the terminal. What are the movement of your shipment in the terminal? You are using the terminal for your service, means for your shipment. Cannot directly come to the port and offload and you can bring that. There are so many processes, customs clear, it's known as a customs clearance process. From the vessel, that the anchoring, so it's the anchorage, it is getting the berthing. From the berthing, okay, it starts the offloading, survey, whatever things, then offloaded, and that the vehicle inside the port or chases, they will collect, they will store. Yeah, so many processes are there, everything. We don't think just they bring and so for their documentation is there, administration charges are there, many things because it must be declared in the customs. So all charges. So terminal handling charge. Normally it is the 22 KD here, maybe so $75.
The entire charges like berthing and all these things, then movement of container inside the terminal, everything is consolidated in one heading, that is terminal handling.
I'll tell you that. When you take the invoice from the MERS, you can see only two charges. For example, MERS, right? Correct. Basic ocean freight charges, USD this much. This is the number one, very easy. Okay. And when you take, that the next thing is terminal handling charge. MERS, I'm saying invoice always yes format. They said 48 KD per 500 per container 20 feet. 48 KD for example 500. So old charge I'm saying. 20 okay. Feet. And what the other charges, basic ocean freight. Okay. And even the 40 KD, 48 KD, whatever things, then they'll be included what the other charges, what the BL and all. They don't want separate different one, confusion. Very good one for their format. Go to the other, CMA and MSC, they will put one by one everything they will put. Okay. So the next one, their example. Okay. So what we have to understand, we are learning the logistics, so we are understanding what are charges may be there. TSC. See if somebody asks about the TSC, they said the 48 KD, then CMA, MSC, HAPAC, you are seeing TSC 22 KD, then you will confuse, right? Correct. And CMA, correct. MSC and HAPAC and other company, Costco, APL, they are using so many charges. Why not use these guys, MERS? So our focus is to understand the concept. So we'll get the idea what are charges included. Okay. Correct. So TSC 22 KD. Then this I'm saying that cargo fee. Okay. Port addition charge, port automation, and these all, as I said, we are using the port facility, shipping line. Shipping line is now port facility and port equipments. For example, port additional charges. Any movement, additional movement may be required due to inside an issue. Then you have to set that charges. Okay.
Inspection.
Even
inspection.
yeah, and port automation. There are so many automation that technology they are using the port, right? Part of the movement of the shipment, part of your inspection, so many things. Don't think in our Kuwait or some other, just think generally, Europe and well structured. Many warehouses, many things, their automated vehicles they are bringing, the pallets and all. So automation facilities they are using, but in our place it's not like that. Infrastructure is very poor. Okay. And exporting processing charges. This also administrative charges will be included, the processing charges. You have to use the customs officers, their system, right? You have to use other steward officers, their system. And you are using all this, right? So that expense for your shipment, so you are part of that one. And
IMCU.
what's that?
IMCO charges.
I didn't get you, Denzel.
It's IMCO container charge monitoring. Sorry, IMCO container monitoring.
We will come later. See it 7 or 8. One by one we will come. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
And the manifest character. Okay. And the manifest charge is there. What's the manifest charge? Manifest charge means whenever all the shipment is loaded on the vessel, the captain will manifest all the details of the shipper, consignee, commodity, weight, net weight, all packages, all details. Okay. They have the custom system. Okay. Then it will be manifested. Okay. So that's the manifestation charges. And it will be in the system, it will be transferred to the destination, customs and port. Manifest correct charge means, for example, you prepared one BL, you confirmed one BL, and maybe consignee address number, telephone number you want to change, or some other number you want to change, some spelling mistake. You have to make some correction, or description you made a contain number, one number you alternatively change. So if you want to make some changes after the manifest sent, then they can make it changes, but you have to pay for the 10 KD what manifest correction charges. You have to pay that. Okay. This only bother if any mistake from your side. Otherwise, manifest charge the normal will go. But you are saying again, change manifest. As I said, the destination port has to change everything, right? It's not just changing here. So there is a charge for that. You have to pay. Container release note. This is maybe 10 years back it was not there. 5, 6, 7 years it came container release note, right? Because every time, what do you know that shipping company they will give the book for the container release, right? Release note. And how many containers they are using. Earlier they are not using that container release note any charges. It's a free. Every shipment is there. We'll go to MSC, Maersk, and we will get the book, A4 size book with their details and all. We are filling. Okay, now after that they charge that. Now it is not the book, it is online now. Container release, it will be released online. Then it will be print. But still they are charging the amount for that container release. No, okay. So this container release we have for what we are using, that you have to go to port with this release note, right, from the shipper, and you have to submit this release note to the port, and they will verify because they already have the message from the shipping line. Please release these containers, or now not the container number. That issues the port condition and all. Only shipper need, Alcoot need, or other company need 10 containers release. So this paper they will ask, they will verify, accept. Okay, container release now.
Correct.
And seal charges. Before there is no seal charge. You know that. You are also I think so many years are working there. They give the seal free. Now that few years back they started charging the seal. Maybe they took that charge in their freight. Maybe we don't know. That nobody free. Okay, but later they specify the that is charges. Correct. Okay, and INCO monitoring. It's a dangerous goods, as you said. You are asking this one, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Is if your shipment is declared as a dangerous goods, there's a special handling and monitoring required for that. It's not loading with it. It is not loading with the normal containers GP, right, and others. So there is a special, the places you have to load, not be that different type of, as per the nature of the dangerous good, you have to load the particular place, right? Then it will be there's a monitoring charge. This I am saying, see some charges, INCO charges. If you are saying my shipment is this one, and finally you loaded the shipment, they found this shipment is what the DG related shipment, and they will put the charge, Inco charge 8 kd monitor per container. If you have 10 container, 80 kd. Okay. So this will be charged. So whenever you are sending or asking the quotation, you have to ask all the charges and you have to verify these important charges. Nature of the good is very important thing.
Very important. Very important.
And temperature control, reefer type also.
Refer time.
Reefer monitoring charge they will ask. And the reefer charge is also there. They will put because they will use the generator, right?
Yeah. So for us, when it comes to
24 hours
there,
before they will start the cooling.
yeah, because for us, we have 13 days free, but when a refer comes, they charge directly, plug-in charges.
Plug-in charge they're charging, right? How much they're charging
Yeah.
normally for the 20 feet reefer?
Plug-in charges, I think $150.
We don't know how much that, but we use sometimes.
No, we also don't have much because when flavors and all come, like flavor for biscuits, flavor for alcohol and all, then use it. Or else no.
Then port export charges, these type of the charges, you know that mostly the freight forwarders and the NVSOs they are charging, okay? Some export, you know that maybe you are seeing this, okay?
Yeah, I know that.
Container supervision charge. This also with the container release, seal charge, supervision charge also they put. What's the supervision charge? Get the containers maybe sometimes you have to get the proper container, right? And for the empty and the sealing also. That time your container must be checked properly. So for the releasing and for the exporting, okay? You know that before what we are calling the particular person, the steward in the shipping lines. No, now normally they have one person in the port, okay? They are keeping. So for the empty pickup and all these things, you are going to the steward office, but still you have the point of contact. For that officer itself, maybe the related with the shipping lines, their agreement, they will give the supervision and release the container. Okay? Supervision.
Check if the container is
How much I
clean
give the next slide. Then port weighing charge, weighman. You know that, as I said, you know, before they are not weighing, now everywhere there is a weighing machine is there. You have to go directly. Before it's not like that. Wait, I'm saying, otherwise I don't know. We are directly going for
sometimes by random basis they
ask with our weighing slip we'll go to inside the port, we'll go directly what the inspection area, then they will call us to the bayan and all. Now it is not like that. First they will go to the weighing station, there's a charge for that. You will weigh, you'll get the exact weight, maybe minor variation as you said is not an issue, okay? The minor variation, okay? Then only they will allow go for the inspection, and after the inspection, they will go to the gating area and the terminal. So port weighing charge would be there. So I mean, these are the local charges that generally we are saying. Now we will see the examples of these charges. Okay, this is for the export. Okay,